Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm JD, the Simple, and I'm here with always Earthworm the Mighty.
What's happening,
listeners?
And this is
the
listeners?
Anime Brothers podcast.
Yay! It's a very special
Yay.
podcast today, too, because we have two fucking awesome guests from the Anime Summit podcast, Nick and Danny.
Oh, damn right.
From what
Anime
up?
Summit. This is a great day indeed.
Yes, historic day.
Nothing.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, thank you guys
Basically,
so much.
you're being our first guest. This is like a big deal for us, and we are extremely nervous and humble at the same time. So,
Well,
Don't be humble. We're nobodies.
Yeah. Shut up, Nick. Come on. What the hell?
You're important to
No,
me.
We're D-list.
take the fame a little bit.
It's still real to me, damn it.
No,
Shut
but
up,
we got a
Nick.
lot of like little things to talk about when it comes to. We're gonna just be asking questions about anime, but really, let's like first thing out here though is just like how's everyone doing with this whole COVID thing going on? You know what I mean?
Well,
Doing pretty much what I normally do.
yeah. Nick is doing
weebs.
his normal routine. Me, have just been consuming a lot more anime, and I've been consuming a lot of Animal Crossing. So
Oh,
Our
yeah.
whole
Nice.
I've seen
gaming
that.
channel is just Animal Crossing.
I've noticed
Yeah.
that.
That meme was
Danny
amazing.
And, like, and everybody just they're like the way you guys talk. It's like baby talk. It's fucking hilarious.
The world's obsessed with it.
I thought about throwing up.
It's the only social gathering that is actually possible to happen.
You gather up all on the island, we'll have a fire, it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
exactly. There was a YouTuber, I think it was Austin John. Austin John Plays. One of his friends had a birthday, but since like no one can go out, they all just went to the guy's island to celebrate his birthday, which was pretty cool.
That's amazing.
My God,
Oh,
How
nice.
far the
no
world
one
has come.
No one even went and celebrated my birthday, so it's kind of a low blow right there for me.
Well, sucks to be you, nerd.
Yeah.
If nobody celebrates it, did it even happen?
I wish.
Wow.
No, but me, I'm just gonna say it now. And while we got this on here, that thank you, Danny, for telling me and Earthworm about Haikyuu. I'm now finished season 2.
I'm halfway
and he's
done.
making his way. Yeah, he's making his way, but it's probably one of the best animes we've watched. So it was
Oh,
it was
wow.
one of the best ideas.
Yeah.
Well, you are most welcome.
Yeah, not that
Everyone should watch it, including Nick.
I can't. I
Nick
agree
should
with
watch
that.
I've seen it. Parts of
No,
it.
you haven't. watching 8 episodes or whatever how many episodes you watched does not count. Doesn't count.
It's volleyball. It can't be that complicated. Just
Hey, I'm gonna defend it now because I'm telling you, there's some shit going on this second season. I'm just saying, I didn't even know half of these rules until now. So
I still don't know all of the rules, but I want to play volleyball very badly.
Yeah,
Exactly,
it
yeah.
makes you want to get up and play it.
I want to
So-
spike the ball.
But I am keeping our contract in play. So I am watching Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, can confirm.
So yeah,
And how is it going so far? If you would have to say.
It's going pretty good. I'm going at a slow pace with it.
Right.
So, because I don't want to consume too much of it. But
Are
also,
you worried that
like,
you're gonna like it a lot?
well, it's not that. It's just that I have other things on my mind, like Animal Crossing.
Yeah, no, I get that.
that's Danny's reward.
fruits-
One episode is 1 day of Animal Crossing.
That was
They have
literally
those-
me last night. I watched 3 episodes of Haikyuu, and then I'm like, well, I think I've earned some Let's Go Pikachu. I haven't
Yep.
Yeah. But also, Fruits Basket, just the second season for Fruits Basket started. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's important.
very important to me, for sure.
I'm
Danny's
gonna have to watch
fave.
that.
It's amazing. It's awesome. So,
That's all
but
I
yeah,
hear
no,
about.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the pace that I'm consuming it. So, we were talking about it earlier, but they're almost done with the Hunter exam. So they're at the final phase.
What's your
Nice.
favorite part so far?
Ooh. I don't even know if I have a favorite part yet.
Do you have a favorite character at all?
It would probably have to be Hisoka.
It's so
So
cool.
yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
not guy with the mustache who walks funny. Because I love that guy.
Was that like a one-off character?
I know he shows up a couple more times, but yeah, pretty
It's
much.
been a while since I
I
saw
don't
it.
remember him, but I also like the head of the hunter exam.
Oh, next.
Yeah,
person.
Netero. He's dope.
He's I actually you know what? There was a favorite part that I had. It was when Killua and Gon were playing with the old guy with
Yep.
the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was enjoyable. And Gon like tricked him on using his right hand.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yes, I won."
That's my boy right
Every
there.
time that little boy wins, I'm so happy for him.
That's my son.
That's my son.
Nice.
So,
Well,
but
yeah, you got a lot
yeah.
more. As good as the first part of Hunter x Hunter is.
Yeah,
You got so much
I-
badass shit left to
I
see.
know there's like 100 and something episodes, 140 or something like that.
148 to be exact, with two
Okay,
filler
there we go.
episodes.
Oh boy.
I'm kind of a fanboy. Don't mind me.
Now we need to watch the 1999 version.
I know. I got to look that one up, find it somewhere, just to see how it compares.
I don't
wonder
think
if it's
that's
as good.
officially streaming. I'm looking. It up.
No, that's been my issue so far. Is I don't know where to
Yeah,
unofficially
you just have to go
stream
to like
things.
a unofficial place. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Yeah, that's the word we'll use.
I'm not offended by it. I don't know why other people are, but that's how anime exists. Is
Dude,
piracy.
same thing with music, man. I'm kind of the same way. It's like as long as people are watching and listening, like that's the important part.
Yeah, you start illegitimate and then you become legitimate. It's
Yeah.
like Crunchyroll.
Exactly.
Work your way up.
Here we go.
Cool.
But yeah.
All right.
But so Nick, what are you watching right now?
Just seasonals.
Okay.
Because we're doing our seasonal episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
Whatever is the spring, all the delayed spring season shows.
Yep.
Have you been watching Tower of God?
Yeah, we watched the first 3 of that one last week.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Is it worth picking up in your opinion?
Yeah, it's worth picking up because like the other
Yeah.
thing too is the way I see it is if a show's like on the top of the chart as far as popularity, you might as well watch it if you have time because everyone's going to be talking about it.
At least you'll have an opinion one way or the other.
That's, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
or at least give it a chance. You don't have to finish it, but
Sure.
yeah, I like the style of that one because it's based on the Korean mangas. So
Yeah,
it's getting used to it. It's pretty simple to follow.
Not a super
Climbing the tower.
complex. Yeah.
much.
Not super complex. Fair
That's
enough.
one of the main reasons I want to go back to Attack on Titan, just because it's the hype for it's so real. So
Yeah,
I can understand
It's
that.
not that hype.
Shut
I
up,
don't
Danny.
know. I
Yes,
mean,
it
a
is.
lot of podcasts I listen to are like, it's awesome. So I don't know.
It's whatever. It's okay.
It's all right, I guess. I don't know.
There's a thorn for me with that show because it literally took like 5 years for the second season to come out.
Yes,
So,
I will agree with you because I did watch the first season, then I had to wait so long, and by then I'm like, oh, now everyone
They
cares
had
about
to
Yeah.
make
the show,
Attack
so.
on Trains, Danny. What don't you get?
Did Attack on
Oh.
Titan Junior High come out in between then?
I think
Because that would have made me furious. I would have
It came
burned
out,
some-
yeah,
like,
when I
very
saw
near that
all
time.
that bullshit, I was all like, "What is this shit? I don't want to watch this. I want to watch blood. I want to watch guts coming out of people's intestines. Like, come on!
I want to
I
see
don't
it.
want this
I didn't even
cutesy
know.
guts
bullshit.
coming out of their intestines.
Exactly. Yes,
That's
my
gratuitous.
Dannyism. Leave me alone.
The Anime Brothers first Dannyism. We've been christened.
Danny is
There will be
Oh,
more of
Yeah.
those.
I can't wait. Oh shit. So if we're all ready, you want to get into the topic of the day?
Heck yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it. JD, you want to start us off, buddy?
Oh, of course, I'm starting it off. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, you're
See how you are with your pushing rules.
You're the big man in charge.
Anyway, well, this is basically, you guys can answer it, whoever wants to go first, but basically it's for everyone. The first question is, how old were you when you first watched anime? And whoever wants to take it here.
Ladies first.
You know. Yeah, ladies first.
All right. I have to say, I think I was about maybe like 11, 12 years old.
Oh, all right.
So and obviously it's like the ones that really started all, like Pokemon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what started it all, because that's the other question with it is like what was like the first thing.
Yeah, pretty much it was like Pokemon. Sailor Moon was definitely a big one for me.
Yep.
Outlaw Star. Pretty much anything that was like on Cartoon like Toonami and like Kids WB and stuff like that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I think we're all gonna be kind of similar.
Yeah, we all have
Fairly.
the same
Yeah.
story.
Well, I was just curious. I
Did
didn't know
anybody
if
start
some,
with like Ninja Scroll at least?
yeah.
Get fucked up.
I don't know if some like 8-year-old stumbled upon the Eclipse and Berserk and was like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, okay,
Come
here
on.
we go."
oh,
You gotta learn someday, you know.
Yeah. So that's how it happens. Fuck.
Actually, I did watch
Oh,
Berserk
shit.
somewhat young. Well, not that young, like 13 or something.
It's not
Oh,
the worst
shit.
thing in the maybe a little too young, but not the worst thing in the world.
Maybe I was 15. I don't know.
It's all a blur.
Fair enough.
yeah.
But so
it was all a blur to me.
But if you think about it, a lot of the kid shows, like American kid shows, were like real kind of fucked up too.
a little bit
Like
when you look back
Rugrats
on
and
them.
stuff, and there's some scary
Oh, yeah.
moments. And I'm just remembering Rugrats where like Chucky's dad was like having a bad dream, and he's like, "Oh, hey Stu, what are you doing here?" He turns around, it's a clown. He's like, "I'm not
oh
Stu."
yeah,
Oh my god, I remember having nightmares of that, dude.
I'm
Ah,
sick.
Repressed memories, Nick. Come on,
You
dude.
guys remember Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Oh, that was even
Yes.
scarier. Yeah.
Yep.
that was
Oh
even
my
worse.
God.
That was
like
10
that wasn't
times
for
worse.
children. What the fuck?
Or fucking real monsters and shit. Rem and Stimpy.
Okay, but that shit,
Yeah.
Ari Monsters was really good.
Oh, it was a
Okay,
dope
you
show,
Can't
but
deny
like,
that.
it just the subject matter was like, this is for kids.
It's
Huh?
not for
What?
not really for children.
Why not?
Yeah, well,
At least
All
we
right,
didn't
Nick,
watch
so what about you
Ringing
now?
Bell when we were. It's like oh yeah, all those Disney movies too. Just regular Disney movies were messed up. Like
Yeah.
Snow White and Pinocchio and all that. Just really fucked up.
Dude, especially the origin stories behind them. It's like real gruesome, weird
Yeah,
shit.
Bambi.
Yep,
Just
the
everybody fucking
all
dies.
the Brothers Grimm fairy tales.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
Disney even made them less like scary,
Yeah,
and they were still scary.
and that was still the result. And not to mention the subliminal dicks in the background because of the fucking
Subliminal.
pissed off
Yep.
fucking animator. Fire me, will you? But so Nick, what was the first anime that you can remember watching?
Probably the same. I think probably. I don't remember. It was probably Pokemon or Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Because I know I like borrowed some VHS tapes from my older sister. No, and there was like random episodes from like the first season. That's all I watched. And
There
it was
you
the
go.
dub too, so
I feel that.
I'm like, wow, this is cool.
Nice.
I'm a Sailor Scout.
I'm Sailor Nick.
Sailor Nick.
I forgot the planet. Damn it.
But yeah, I really like the
Sailor
original
Sailor
dub for that.
Nicktoon.
Yeah,
Sailor
Nicktoon.
Ooh,
That would be my Discord name.
I like that one.
Yeah, you should rock with that.
Well, Nick already has a current name going on right now.
Oh yeah, Princess Connect
I know.
Redive. Just have to put my name on it, and that show's pretty bad
So
too. But I have to finish it.
Stupid. That show is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Based off a It's based off a mobile game.
Oh, that sounds like a
It was the
terrible
only
base.
name that fit. If I could do Tower of God that rhymed with Nick, I would do it. But
But puns overall. That's all I have to say. Puns
Yep.
overall.
That's all you need.
Yep.
So, it sounds like we all have the same animes, or for the most part, the same animes. Because I know with me and Josh, it was like Dragon Ball Z, JD. Sorry, fuck, that's your real name. With me and
Yeah,
JD,
thanks for telling me my real name.
it's you've already done it to me twice. So
oh
fuck
no,
off.
look up all the Joshes on the database.
So don't do it.
Hack the planet.
Oh no.
But I know for us, it was Dragon Ball Z was the first one that we got like obsessed
Well, no.
with.
What are the rest of them that you have down? I want to see if you matched me perfectly.
The first animes, it was definitely Pokemon. It was Dragon Ball Z. I caught some Yu Yu Hakusho around the time that we met.
No, I didn't put that down.
But before that, it was Gundam, Mobile Fighter
Yes,
G
yes,
Gundam.
there
I don't
we go.
remember shit
All
about
right.
it. I just remember that's why we started fucking hanging out.
Okay.
But,
yeah, all right, good. Then
for-
I'll give us an 8 out of 10.
There we go. I'll take it. But for Nick and Danny, what was the first like anime that you got like obsessed with? That was like, this is okay. I'm into this. Was it the same
That-
ones or?
That would definitely have to be Sailor Moon for me, for sure.
Yep.
The ones that I actually got more obsessed with over time would be definitely Fruits Basket, Inuyasha, and Cowboy Bebop for sure.
Oh, I want to watch Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is
Oh yeah, watch the dub.
golden. Well, yeah,
Watch the
definitely watch
dub?
the dub. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First time I've ever
Oh.
heard that.
Oh yeah.
My first
That's
dub
like-
recommendation.
It's like the
Okay, I
number
will.
one most recommended dub, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, the sub.
Okay.
I think the sub is still pretty good, but like, it's if you're gonna pick a dubbed anime, you got to pick Bebop.
For
So-
sure.
Yeah, I always want to know what's a good dub anime, you know, so.
Anything with oh god, what's his name? I'm so bad with names right now.
Stephen Bloom.
Yeah, Bloom. Yep. Anything with Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is great.
Is that the voice actor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to check that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I just woke up, so I can't think of names.
That's okay.
I never think of names. I'm pretty bad with them, so.
Plus, we put you on the spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Cowboy Bebop is a definite top for me. And Trigun was there too, but I wasn't as obsessed with Trigun as I was with Cowboy Bebop and Fruits Basket for sure. I'm like looking at all my anime DVDs right now, and I'm just going down the line.
And how did you consume these? All through Toonami as well, or did you start like purchasing stuff by then?
Well, I started slowly but surely. I started purchasing stuff, but also the kids in my neighborhood, like on my block that I lived on at the time, we all just like came together and we kind of like watched everything together. So if one of my friends got an anime DVD, we would like all get together in one house and just watch it all together.
That sounds like a dream to me.
It was
Yeah,
a lot
we
of
never did
fun.
that.
That sounds so
My small group of friends, we did really weird things. When the Street Fighter anime came out, we started role playing for Street Fighter outside in each other's backyards, and we would pick characters on who we would be. So
Same thing.
I was gonna say,
Sakura,
how old were you when you
Sakura
did
was
that?
me. Oh, like we were, 8,
Okay,
10.
so yeah,
like
same.
we were kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, me and GD
Literally
did
doing
the
what we did.
same thing. We were in our backyards, like powering up fucking Dragon Ball Z.
I was
Blast.
Goku
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
blasting the
Whoever
biggest
can yell the
Kamehameha
loudest.
wave.
I'm so happy we weren't the only ones. We thought we were such losers for the longest time.
Well, we would also do it. Not only would we do it with Street Fighter, but we did it with Soul Calibur.
Yes, Dynasty
So-
Warriors was our one. I don't know if any of you guys have messed
so-
around with that.
I have not. So
You're missing
but,
out.
Well,
Just saying.
we'll see.
No, we did. We fucked around with Soul Calibur a little bit, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but like we did that a lot, and like I said, even like the Ghibli films, we grew up on. I think my first Studio Ghibli film that I've ever seen was Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh yeah. And I
That's
think
one
I
of
watched.
the
So-
older ones, right?
And yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was before the Disney dub too. It was I don't know who did it. Was it Streamline? It was somebody who did like early Ghibli movies. They
Yeah,
had a
because they
different dub.
they weren't originally owned by Disney, right?
Yeah, there was. I forget the
Some other-
sequence of it, but
But they are
I know
now.
it wasn't ADV.
They are now.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. The first time that I saw Kiki's Delivery Service was when Disney got the rights to it.
Oh, G Kids, I
And-
think was what I was thinking of.
Well, G Kids is different.
I think they
G-Kids
did the
is-
first dubs for some of the movies, like Totoro.
The first people who did the Ghibli for Kiki at least was Streamline Pictures.
Okay, yeah. So there was like they were kind of scattered,
Yeah. So
and then Disney bought
then-
everything.
and literally Disney bought everything. But in 1990,
Including this podcast.
and 8,
Including this podcast. Sponsored by Disney.
but in 1997 when Disney got the rights for Kiki's Delivery Service, Kirsten Dunst was playing Kiki.
Hmm.
Oh, Miss
So-
No Expression?
Yeah, if you want to call her that.
I'm sorry, I can't let her live it down.
It's not the time or place to critique actresses, JD. Damn it!
They're
How
people
many times
too.
do I have to tell you?
Yeah. And Phil Hartman played Gigi. I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah, I've heard
Phil-
his name. Yeah.
Phil Hartman. Yeah.
I have
I'm
not.
sure I'd know the face. I'm so
Yeah,
bad. Actor names.
You would know
I'm
the
terrible
sound
with.
or the voice when you heard it.
Yeah.
Shot in the
That's
Dark.
true.
He's not the guy who voiced Nemo, is he?
Oh
Or,
no,
I don't know.
Nemo's dad.
Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman
What the
actually
fuck?
died in May 28th, 1998.
Oh shit! No, not the guy. Definitely not
Say,
him.
where,
That rules
where
him.
the hell did that come
It's
from? What
bec-
did you think of
Okay,
Nemo?
it's because Nemo's dad, Marlin or whatever the fuck his name was. I can pick his voice out anywhere, but I'll never remember the dude's fucking name.
yeah, no, it's not him.
Okay.
No, this
Yeah.
is Phil Hartman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very good.
So he was
don't
on.
know.
He's did a number of skits on Saturday Night Live, and he portrayed Bill Clinton at the time.
Oh, my lady will know who he is, and she'll look at me
Yeah.
like I'm stupid for not knowing who he is. It's a common occurrence over here.
So, but yeah,
Fair enough.
but
I love how we go on tangents even when we have guests.
Yeah. What was the question again?
The question, Nick, was what's the first anime you got like really you can remember getting like obsessed with, where you're like, this is my life now.
Oh yeah. I know I would like run home from school to watch Dragon Ball Z, like the new episodes they'd show.
Damn right.
Hell yeah.
But like I think every kid was obsessed with that. Like
Yeah,
especially every boy.
fairly
Like that was
generic.
maybe more of a boys show. But
Definitely.
besides that, I'd say probably like Fooly Cooley.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
And it was only
No
6
lie.
episodes. I would
That show-
like wait every day for the new episode. I was like, come on.
I remember being like 9 or 10 years old and staying up late at night. I don't even know if it was Toonami, but it was on Cartoon Network, and seeing that, and just it made me so uncomfortable the first time I saw that thing pop out of that kid's head.
It's
I was like,
puberty,
what the
man.
I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I was like, I stumbled upon some demonness. I don't need this. I'm changing the channel.
I used to. So when I was a kid, and the house that I lived in, my room was in the basement. So I had like my room and the living room, and the stairway to the basement. My mom took the door off,
Aw.
so that like
Oh,
well,
Jesus.
so that she can see like if I'm up on like a school night and stuff, and she can yell at me.
Sneaky.
So
Okay.
and she actually did that to me one time. She's like, Danielle, it's a school night, go to bed. So I got clever and I took like
You put a TV
shit
in a
ton-
potato chips bag.
Oh.
I did not do that. What I did was I took a shit ton of blankets and I covered the TV with the blankets. So I kind of made myself a fort
That's
over
impressive.
the TV so that like I could watch Adult Swim at like 11 o'clock at night so that I could watch Inuyasha and Cowboy Bebop.
Nice.
That's
So-
amazing.
Those
bro.
were the
Improvise,
days.
adapt, overcome.
Yeah.
Not distracted by cell phones, just vibing.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. So,
Now, like nowadays, you can't even watch TV without like being on your phone. It feels like
oh yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
That's why I play so many video games instead of watching shows like I should. It's like, fuck, I can either watch something and touch something that makes the thing
Yep.
go zoom, or I can
It's a
just watch
curse.
something. Yep.
Well,
Hello.
you're a podcast now, so you got to start watching more.
I
That's
know.
how, that's how you know if it's
That's
a great
right.
show, though. Like if you're not on your phone because you're so absorbed,
Mm-hmm.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yep. No doubt.
That's how I am now, especially with subs. I have to pay attention,
Yeah.
or else like I'm.
That's a good
not-
thing.
I'm not gonna have any clue on what the hell's going
Danny,
on.
you got to be like me and watch Azakin at 1.5 speed.
No,
Jesus.
I am not going to be like you
I've been
and watch
I've been
it like
meaning to
that.
ask that. Do you really watch it at 1.5 speed?
The only
Come on
when I
now.
have to. Only when I have to watch 27 episodes in a day.
That's fair.
Okay.
You gotta
I
bust
know
the
this
shit
is
out.
legit. So
I don't like to do
Nick
that.
is so bad. Nick is so bad.
I procrastinate and put things off.
He really
It's
does.
okay.
And it's
welcome
terrible.
welcome to the family, brother.
hey, you guys gonna get along great.
Yeah, no, we seem like the same person, just in different states. By the way, Vikings fan over here. fuck yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Just had to get that out of the way. I'm not
Was
too.
that on my profile somewhere?
Yeah, it was on your Twitter, I think. Or
Oh, the
something.
Twitter,
It said,
that's
yeah,
right,
it said
yep.
Raging Vikings fan. I'm like, all right, here we go. Cool. But yeah, I
As
wanted to
long
get
as
that
you're
out
not
of
a
the way.
Packers fan, then we're good.
No, fuck the Packers, buddy.
Oh no, we have a friend that's a Packers fan, and they get in like verbal arguments
Yeah,
all the time.
screaming
The funny
matches.
thing is, like, I talked to a guy who lived in Florida, and he was a Packers fan. I'm like, you have 3
What?
teams in Florida.
the fuck's the
pick
matter
one.
with you?
That's like, yeah, that's what I don't like about it. Anyway,
Okay, save it for
Sports
the football
ball, am I right, Danny?
podcast.
Yeah, this is
Save
sports.
it for the-
ball.
Sports
Save
ball
it
Let's keep
for the
talking about
football
football, making her
podcast.
feel weird.
God, man.
See, Danny,
How
you were
about
mean to
that
us
Kirk
before the
Cousins?
podcast. We're getting back at you now.
Oh.
Haha.
Shots
Do you want me to go to
fired.
question
It's
number
okay.
2?
Yeah,
though, or-
we'll move on.
yeah, I would say,
Alright.
yeah, just to recap,
Yeah.
Fooly Cooley, and then also, this is like a little bit later, but maybe like the second or third one that I got obsessed was like Evangelion and Cowboy Bebop, like just waiting for each day to watch them. Same story, pretty much.
Sure, that must have made it
Oh, I hear you.
more exciting that you actually caught them when they were airing. Because I know me and JD, we caught like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, but we had Toonami ripped away from us relatively early.
Yep. Really
shit.
early.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it was
Well-
thrown on the midnight block or whatever, and we just
yeah. There's that gap in the late 2000s, I think.
Yep,
Oh, that's right.
and that's
yeah.
right when we were
Yeah.
hitting our stride. So we kind of fell off the anime bandwagon for what 5-6 years at least.
That's
yeah,
when
the
I
only
torrented,
reason
like,
we
a
got to
couple of random
watch
anime.
Inuyasha was because of it being we had to like get the VHS or DVD.
You mean Yu Yu
know what I mean?
Hakusho?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
So we've
God
never
damn.
seen Inuyasha, not at least except for the
Don't
random
bother.
episodes.
It's terrible.
But
Don't listen to Nick.
but yeah,
Don't listen to him.
fucking I ended up finding like $100 my daddy gave me. I lost it and I found it in my room and I was like, fuck yeah. Saw it at Walmart and
Oh,
I
that's
bought Yu Yu
awesome.
Hakusho season 1. And here we are.
I have Yu Yu Hakusho season 1 as well.
Hell yeah. I have no idea.
I also have a DVD of Yu Yu Hakusho, like the Cartoon Network version, where like they cut out the bloody
Oh,
scenes and,
awesome.
and
That's
the
horrible.
cursing and stuff. Yeah. And then when I watched it and I realized, I was all like, well, I'm gonna get the uncut version of this.
They replaced the cigarettes with lollipops.
Oh, yep.
Oh my god.
So, but yeah.
Sometimes that's funny though. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh, they invented the Shadow Realm, which is
Oh, that's
like
right,
a
yeah.
meme now. That's real.
My favorite
That's
thing
true.
about Yu-Gi-Oh! The 4Kids dub was when whatever Mr. America guy with the machine deck pulled the quote-unquote gun on the girl, but it was just his finger guns. He just fucking shoot.
That actually happened?
Yeah, because they edited
my
out the gun for American audiences, so he's just got his fingers up.
She's like, no, don't shoot.
Don't pull the trigger.
What do you? It's implied, damn it.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
All right. I'm going to get to question 2 because we are having great tangents. I love this.
Yeah, this is great.
But question number 2 for you guys is it's simple as shit, but like, why do you watch anime? Why do you like it?
Yeah, why anime over anything else you could possibly watch?
Because everything
Why anime?
sucks.
'Cause fuck
Everything
it.
else sucks. No,
There we
I'm
go.
kidding.
I'm going to write that
kidding.
down. Everything sucks.
Oh,
No,
wait,
I'm
Danny.
kidding.
Shrek is great.
Okay, we're not going down that rabbit hole. All right. Why do I watch it? Because it's a lot.
This
The
is what happens
reason
when you do it
why-
on the fly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good at the same time. Anime and manga got me to read more. So, because I used to struggle, we're going a little bit on like a serious sentimental note.
Okay.
I used to struggle a lot with reading. Like I had a really hard time sounding out words and everything like that. So reading really wasn't my favorite thing. So when I started getting into anime, and I would go. My dad and I, we would go into bookstores and stuff like that. Like, cause that's what would be our hangout kind of thing. We would go to the mall, and like if there was, at the time there used to be bookstores like Barnes and Noble and another bookstore, I can't remember what it was called, but so we would go in there, and I noticed that there was a comic book section and there was a manga section. So I was like, oh shit, manga. Like I watch this stuff.
Yeah.
So, and at the time, you know, Inuyasha was a really big thing for me. So, and I picked up, the first 3 volumes of Inuyasha, and the rest is history. Like,
You just went right through it?
I just went right through it and everything, and and now like I'm reading like 1,000-page books. Like, they're comic books, they're graphic novels and stuff, but like I'm reading them and everything. So when I'm watching anime, you know, it's something different, and it's not like your typical American cartoons and stuff like that. To me, I think what really draws me to watching anime is that, like, how these characters are drawn, and especially compared to American cartoons, like, you know, like the Powerpuff Girls and everything like that.
Yeah.
So with like these characters that you have, you know, they can be relatable. Like there's a lot of shows, especially in anime, that you can relate on a personal level. So, especially like with Fooly is a coming of age story. And at the time when it was airing, you know, for both Nick and myself, we were kids, you know, so
Yep.
we kind of we were on a more relatable level with that particular story, because the kids in that show were the same age as us. So
Yeah, it connects better.
yeah, that's why I watch it. I mean, yeah, there's still the high school setting and everything like that, but the situations that happened to the characters and like the struggles that they experience are still somewhat relatable, because you can remember them and stuff. Like, oh yeah, I remember when I got rejected by someone or whatever like that. So
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, for sure.
but also the fun music and everything like that. Like, so action-packed things, like, yeah.
That's I'm not gonna lie, that's my thing. I'm like, no, you can't do live action. You can't make fights as amazing, colorful, and all over the place as you can on anime.
Yeah.
You can't make emotion, like they can draw the faces and the eyes to do all the weird, quirky shit
Right.
that no one can do in real life. So that's
That's
it's
the
like
thing.
escapism.
That's the beauty
They
of
did it in
animation.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
It was.
But it's also a great movie.
I need to watch that again. It's been like forever since I've
Oh,
seen
I
that.
love that.
I think I
love that
maybe
movie.
have seen it once all the way through at best.
I watched it when I was a kid too, so it's
Oh.
even worse.
Yeah, well, I did it for Jessica Rabbit, but you know.
Oh yeah,
I think everyone did
some
it
of
for
our
Jessica
first
Rabbit.
crush.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
was it
all day.
Lola Bunny?
I was
from
just
Space
about
Jam?
to say Lola Bunny, man. I'm not like, I'm not into cat face or bunny face Johnsons or whatever, but
Don't lie,
whew,
Earthworm.
no, Lola Bunny, that's what I'm saying. I mean, she's something special. Holy fuck.
This just proves
You
the
know,
face
there's
doesn't
another.
matter. Just
Have you
ignore the
guys
bunny
heard of?
face.
Have you guys heard of Cool World?
No.
Okay, so this is
Sounds cool.
another. This is another.
Fuck you, Katie.
And like real people with animation characters in it, like Who Framed
Oh.
Roger Rabbit, but it's more on an adult level, and it has Brad Pitt in it.
Okay, you sold me
Oh.
there. Yeah. All right. I like me some Brad Pitt.
It's terrible. Like Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 6%,
Yeah.
Oh, what
and
the?
Ooh, that sounds like my kind of movie.
It's not that good, but it's somewhat of a guilty pleasure. So
Fair enough.
give it a watch.
Well, now we know what to expect.
Yes, it's really bad, but
It's just fucking
it's
awful.
good at the same. It's really good. Yeah, it's like a guilty pleasure kind of thing. It's kind of like the Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, that terrible movie.
Yeah, that terrible
man,
movie.
the live
but you
action
can't.
one?
Yeah, but you can't like. You just love watching it though. So
Uh,
it's one of those kind of things.
the movie's like a fever dream.
Yeah.
So Nick, what is it for you when it comes to anime?
Yeah, it's like what Danny said, but also because, like, the live-action TV shows especially, they don't really have that interesting of directing. Because with anime, you can do weird camera angles and make it super artsy.
True.
And you know, like with, what was it, Cowboy Bebop and no, especially for like Fooly Cooly, any of the Gynax stuff, like the old stuff, would have like very meticulously crafted scenes. And like in a TV show, it's just kind of back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
So I mean, there's a lot of fun, like good TV shows, good, like especially American comedies. Those are way better than anime comedies.
Yeah, I can jive with that.
Because they have writers that are, well, no, because probably just because like we relate to it more because we're American. But
Sure.
anime has
There's
writers
something
too.
about Japanese comedy though. It's funny as well. Though,
Yeah,
in its own
they
way.
have their physical comedy is great.
Oh, definitely. Like Nick, I know you've seen it, but Mob Psycho, fucking Reagan
Oh, yeah.
self-defense rush.
Yep, yeah.
I don't know, dude. I fucking woke my girlfriend.
Reagan
I was
is just
laughing
hilarious.
so fucking hard when he did that. Just threw my laptop off my fucking lap. Oh man, it's the hardest I've ever laughed watching an anime.
You should also check out Plastic Nissan. It's a short anime. It's like 20 minutes or something.
Oh Jesus, is it funny?
Yeah.
I'll have to
It's
check that
like
one out.
just the physical comedy of it. But yeah, and then anime, you know, it's got the pretty colors. It's more colorful than real life.
For sure.
And
If you want a really good comedy, you should watch Asobe Asubase.
oh yeah, that one's pretty new from a couple years ago.
That one is great.
It's three girls
I'm
in
gonna
a
have to get a
club
list going.
just like screaming. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just screaming.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Nice. You're gonna have to send me that link because I can't remember a
Yeah.
single word that you just
Oh
said.
yeah.
It's what does it stand for? The Pastimes Club, or
Yeah,
Workshop
yeah.
of Fun, or something. But yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like the directing, the colors, and like it's completely abstract. It's like you can totally get sucked into it, and like you're not looking at a character and be like, oh, they were also in this show. It's
Yeah.
like you know, except
It
for
is
voice
unique,
actors,
yeah.
but.
It's
Yeah.
funny you mentioned that too, because that's why I don't watch dubs for the most part. Is because I can pick out Christopher Sabat's
Yep.
voice from a mile away.
Yep.
It's like, come on, man, just do
And John
something
Young
to change
Bosch.
it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a unique voice, but it's like you got to try something else. But
they had that in the new show Listeners. It was Deku's main voice actor was the main character.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, this
Wait,
is
for the
Deku.
English
This
dub?
isn't the wrong guy.
Are you talking about the sub actor or
The dub in Listeners
Oh, okay.
has the same as I forgot his name. Anyway, also he doesn't the way he sounds didn't fit how the character looked. So, but yeah, like there's still a lot of good anime dubs, but yeah, they just have a lot more freedom in anime to do crazy supernatural like fantasy stuff. You know, like all the shonen stuff, all the fucked up like psychological stuff.
yeah,
Like an Evangelion
the
or-
gruesome
There
stuff.
are no
Satoshi Kon
rules.
movies.
Put your shirt back on. There's one rule.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
So
exactly the same way, and JD kind of mentioned it, but like you can see shit in anime that just no matter how much time and effort you put into it, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't.
Yeah,
look
real
right,
life actors always mug the camera too.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're like,
Yep.
I'm looking at the camera. Ugh."
You see my chisel abs.
yeah,
Can
yeah.
be like-
all the Marvel
Can
movies.
be like Joey.
Yeah.
I love
Like
the
Joey
Marvel
from
movies,
Friends,
but
they
they do
smell
have
the
that
fart
problem.
acting.
Yeah, they're fun. They're popcorn. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
All right,
there's
so-
there's a lot of good live action stuff too. I'm just kind of talking about the mainstream.
No, I completely get that, man. I know.
Nick is 2D over 3D.
I'm also.
2D can't hurt me, Danny.
See, I can do a little bit of both. That's where I'm adaptable.
Same.
So I'm good.
Well, I have
either way.
one.
No, I like
3D.
both. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but it takes way more for me to get to start watching like a live action show than if an anime. If I hear someone say, "Hey, this anime is good," it's like, "All right, well, I'll give it a shot." But if someone's like, "Hey, watch this show," it's like, no, I'm good. There are real people in it? No.
Have you guys
3D PD.
Have you guys watched Erased yet?
No, that's not one we've grabbed.
I heard about that.
Okay.
Oh, the really long Japanese title.
Yeah.
For one English word?
For
Bokudaki
for
ga
one English word.
inaimachi.
Yeah.
It's like, that means erased, apparently.
I'm learning.
Yeah, so that the live action adaptation for Erased is really good. It's not like a movie
Because
adaptation.
you could do that show in live action.
They did it. Yeah, they made it into like they did it as a series, which was really nice.
That's super helpful.
And yeah. So like they didn't cut out or anything like that. The ending for the live action is different from the anime, and I actually like the live action ending rather than the anime ending.
I've heard negative things about the anime ending.
Yeah, I don't remember why everyone was upset, but I know they were.
Yeah, I mean, to even
it
now.
wasn't.
It's worth watching.
It wasn't,
Definitely check it out.
Yeah. I would definitely highly recommend watching it, and the live action too.
Good
Just
to
don't,
know.
just
Fair
don't
enough.
watch the Death Note.
No.
I did.
Doesn't
Yeah,
that have, like,
JD's
a whole
watched
bunch of live
that,
action
but he's
ones?
never actually watched
Oh, you're
Death
talking
Note
about
itself.
the Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm talking
I
about
actually
that.
Oh
watched
man, that guy is the most punchable face ever. It's so funny.
You're talking about the one that's playing Light?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, wasn't he a little fucking whiny bitch?
Yeah, he was talking to the bully, and he's like, "Meow, meow," and I'm like, "Oh god, beat him up, bully, get him!" The first time he opened his mouth.
Even Willem Dafoe couldn't even save that movie.
And I'm not gonna lie, he was the only bright spot of that movie. Actually, I thought it wasn't bad. So, on that part, him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but he still couldn't save it.
I think they should have used Willem Dafoe's actual face for Ryuk. I think they look a lot alike.
They kind of did.
Just have him just standing there, like not even dressed up.
Yeah, just Willem
Just
Dafoe.
have him
Or
smile.
have him
Just in,
dressed
like, a
up like
t-shirt.
what was he in Platoon or something? Have him dressed up as his character from Platoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, have him as the wiki from the lighthouse.
Oh yeah. How long have we been on this rock?
Holy shit!
5 weeks? 2 days?
Now that's a good meme right there. Live action stuff has memes.
That's fair. Anime's got
one thing they
memes.
get.
Yeah, I love like the translation error memes from anime, like people die when they're killed and stuff like that, and all the JoJo's like mistranslations.
Oh, the JoJo, the purposeful mistranslations.
Yeah. I liked when it was what was it? Cabaneri, the Iron Fortress, the Attack on Trains. Like the first episode came out, but like it got screwed up somehow with like the official streaming services. So everybody watched some subtitle group made it, and like their subs were so fucking weird. They're like, they were talking about some unit of measurement, and they literally wrote in the subs, they're like, IDK what that is or whatever. And
I do get what that is.
Look, man,
That's
just
my
be happy
favorite
you can
sub.
understand this.
when they just go way overboard. And that was like, I think that was really popular in like the mid 2000s. People would like customize their subtitles and like do really creative, like wacky things to them.
Just for
Yeah.
personal use, or did they like distribute this stuff?
Just like so people could torrent and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
This is way before like streaming stuff.
Back in
And
the old
people
west.
would do people would do like fan subs and stuff
Yeah, the
like
fan
that.
subs.
Back when you
But
couldn't
it was-
get like an actual sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, as they were airing. But it was still better than even before that when you had to tape trade. Not that
Right?
we don't- none of us know about that.
Tape,
But,
DVD.
because like
No.
there weren't even American like anime companies until like the early 90s, pretty much. I think Streamline
Oh,
was one of
yeah.
the first ones, or maybe late 80s. But so you'd have to be like, I know a guy who knows a guy. $40 for 2 episodes.
They're filler episodes.
They would
Yeah.
go like in the basement of like someone's mom's house. All right, I'll give you these 2 tapes
Pretty
for
much.
$40.
See, I never did that.
I mean, neither have all
Yeah,
of
we were
us
too
have
young for
never.
that. That's why
We were
you
too
gotta
young for
watch.
that.
You gotta listen to the Anime World Order podcast. They know about it.
You know, you got me sold almost. You're getting me there.
And like, actually, technically, they were too young for that too. That was more of like almost a old Gen X / like young boomer thing.
There's something super romantic about that stuff, though.
Yeah, because like then you cherish like every second, even if it sucks.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know any
Yeah.
better. And, like I worked so hard to get this damn VHS.
It's like Violence Jack is a top 5 anime. Damn it.
Yeah, Golgo 13. It's a masterpiece.
Oh, anyway, we should get back on track, though.
I think we're on question 3.
Question 3, something like that. I don't know. This is just
Pick number 3, my lord.
this is some ridiculous roundtable, but I feel like I know Danny's answer, but like, what are some genres or subject matter that it's like if it's in that genre subject matter?
Shut up, Nick.
Can I answer for Danny and then Danny
Please
answers for
do.
me?
Yes, please do.
Actually,
just
that
answer for
sounds
each other.
kind of fun.
God
Yes.
damn it.
And do it in Danny's voice.
Okay. How do I do a Jersey accent? I'm just gonna butcher it. My name's Danny, and I like sports, and mostly just sports and Fruits Basket.
Don't forget Inuyasha.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. My name is Nick, and I like bad shit. I like school days. I talk out of my butt.
You're not wrong.
Okay. For those of you who actually want to hear my voice and not fucking Nick's imitating me terribly,
My name's
but
Danny. How do you
honestly-
like them apples?
shut up. I mean,
Jersey.
yeah, shut up. I don't say that. It's Jersey. Fuck you. Okay?
We got a good time to Jersey.
But yeah, no, I mean, out of the 3 of us, like me, Sam, and Nick, I am definitely more of the romantic person out of the trio. So, I don't really go for a lot of shonen shit, like popular shonen shows, like for example, Hunter x Hunter. I just started
very
Hunter x
disappointing.
Hunter.
There's
Yeah.
romance in
So-
Hunter x Hunter.
There is
Hisoka
zero
loves
romance
going.
in Hunter x Hunter.
Romance. There's a hard
There is
Hisoka
no
loves going.
romance whatsoever.
There's some teary eyes, okay?
You could
There's
make
no
a case
romance.
there's some borderline boys love.
Yes.
Exactly, Danny.
That's like bromance. That's not like romance.
But a bromance
So,
is a
there's
romance in a way.
difference. There's a difference. God damn it.
A bromance is a romance without all the nagging. Oh,
Well,
Shots
unless
fired.
you want to watch,
Boom, roasted.
if you want some bromance nagging, then watch Kids on the Slope.
oh
That
yeah.
has
Yeah,
some-
you're not wrong
that-
there.
I bought that on sale. And I still haven't watched it.
And you should just give it to me.
Oh, I probably should actually.
So-
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
When's your birthday
Um,
again? Christmas? Something
my
like
birthday has passed.
Oh, damn it.
Birthday is
damn it.
March 6th.
Oh, well, happy
Christmas time.
belated.
Thank you. But yeah, no, like I usually am drawn to like more of the slice of life type of shows. So like Kids on the Slope and Nana and Fruits Basket, obviously. It's one of
Wait, have you
my
seen
favorite
His and Her
ones.
Circumstances, Danny, or Karakana?
I actually haven't. I do want to watch that though.
You would really
I've
like
seen-
that, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely on. I actually wanted to watch that when I went to go guest.
We're doing an episode on it.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
That's it.
Hey, we already know ahead of time.
gotta get the
Whatchamacallit,
inside
but
scoop
I
here.
actually
Planning hashtag
I-
planning on another podcast.
on another podcast.
You better get extra cred for this.
You will. I actually didn't get the chance to watch that because I actually wanted to watch it when I went to go guest on the Weebology podcast for their shoujo episode. But instead, I actually watched Say I Love You and The Wolf and the Black Prince, which is pretty good. There's a lot. The Wolf and the Black Prince, Wolf Girl and the Black Prince is a little bit more comedic than your typical romance kind of thing versus Say I Love You. Say I Love You is a little bit more on the serious side than Wolf Girl and the Black Prince. So, but I do watch some shonen. I'm just not like a shonen slut like Sam
Yeah,
is.
Sam is like the same as you guys, pretty much. JD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
That's why we wanted her on so bad.
we can relate.
Yeah.
Although Sam likes the
Yeah.
proxy battles like the most.
Yeah, Sam definitely loves a lot of like the big robot shows as well.
There you go, Earthworm.
Yeah, I can
always-
get down for that.
I always bully Sam about liking Nadesco, but I think her real favorite anime is like fucking Digimon or something.
I
know
fucking love Digimon.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love Digimon.
Digimon are the champions.
I don't even
So-
blame anybody. You know, those shows are fun. You know, you don't have to
Oh,
like the
absolutely.
serious artsy stuff like me.
we don't have to.
Oh,
we don't have to
God.
be serious carnosaurs.
You
So
don't
what's
all
yours,
have to have
Nick?
good
Like,
taste.
what would you put it?
I'm like kind of the opposite of Danny.
Literally
Yep.
the total
We
opposite.
only share our Venn diagram is
We
like
sh-
5 shows.
Yeah.
They're in the
The
I
two
know
of
it's
us
it's
don't
Baki.
like literally. Yeah, Baki is definitely one of them that Nick and I both like. Magical Girl Site is another one that Nick and I both enjoyed.
That's so weird how we both the magical suffering. Well, don't
Yeah.
you like? Do you like Madoka then?
It was good. I mean, it wasn't like
Okay, too much,
I
too
wasn't-
shafty.
I wasn't like too thrilled. Like I
Too many head
I
tilts.
wasn't like how Kwoka was with it. You know, like he was obsessed with it. I wasn't.
Yeah,
on
Madoka
that type of
fans
level.
Or like, there's like certain fan bases that just get up in your face about their show.
Yeah, I wasn't like that.
That's
So,
true of all
I
of our
still
favorite
enjoyed
shows.
it, and it really takes you for a loop because it's a magical girl show, but
But
has
it's
a twist to
scary.
it. But it's
Yeah,
scary.
with a twist. I loved
So-
Madoka personally, but I get it. I can imagine some people are just fucking grab you by the throat. It's not the best thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And they do that for my favorite show, like Evangelion. Like, there's some insufferable Evangelion fans too. It's just like, god damn it, just
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it comes with
Just
all
be
fan
normal.
bases.
yeah.
I'm sure I've turned somebody off of Hunter x Hunter. I know I turned JD off of Gurren Lagann for the longest time by how I fucking talk about it. So
Yep.
You just wouldn't shut up about it.
I couldn't.
Just slide the like the Blu-ray case underneath the door and don't say anything. Just
I actually told him before we were doing Haikyuu and all that stuff. I'm like, hey, I'm doing it. He's like, nah, man, we'll just save it for another time.
Yeah,
So I'm
I
like,
want to do some episodes on the Gurren Lagann so that way I can either get really excited with him or just scream at him for having his wrong reaction.
That's okay.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, Nick has a odd.
oh yeah, I just
Selection.
like weird stuff, pretty much. But not
Anything
like
that's
too
not
weird.
the status quo.
Yeah. Well, no, I like everything actually. I'll pretty much watch anything except for like the Bishi Boy like Fujo bait shows. I don't watch
Yeah.
those because most of them are really bad. They're like
Fair
really
enough.
low
Right.
budget stuff.
According to Nick.
Well, a lot of them are just like they're just like yeah, blah, blah.
That's the best way to describe it.
That's my review.
Puke sound, puke sound, puke sound.
Look,
Got it.
there's nothing wrong with being a pretty gay boy, but it's like the way they make those shows is just like it's not interesting. They're like, I'm Oba Nobunaga, and I'm a historical figure, and I'm also a pretty boy in a band. Watch me
Wait,
pose.
is that legit?
It's like every show.
Boy.
Is this actually a thing?
I don't know. I think it probably is. So
Okay, you
guessing.
had me for a minute. I'm like, holy shit.
JD's like, well,
Just
you know,
made
that
up
doesn't sound
some
like
words.
the worst thing in the world.
You know, you
no,
had
like
me
the
at
concept-
Nobunaga.
the concepts are cool sometimes. Like Sekko Boys was really cool because it was just a bunch of like vaporwave style busts, like stone statues, and they were also a band. Like they were inanimate objects.
Oh, fuck.
That was a weird show.
It sounds pretty weird.
But yeah, like Fooly Cooley probably started me on it with like the weirdness, and then branch out from there. Like I like Pop Team Epic, like the more psychological, the better that I like it. Pretty much like Angel's Egg is one of my favorite anime movies because there's just like no marketability to it. Like there's no plot, there's no characters, there's fucking nothing.
Well, there's very little dialogue in Angel's Egg as well.
There's like 1 minute of dialogue total, and that's it.
Yeah. Angel's Egg is a very artsy film. And it's actually the person who designed all the Final Fantasy illustrations. As well.
Yoshi something Amano.
Yeah.
Yoshitaka Amano, I think, something like that.
So it looks good at least.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing. It's incredible.
It's very appealing.
Studio Dean when they had good animators.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's more serious. I like the funny stuff too, like Pop Team Epic. I think I mentioned.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You also
Just
like School Days.
Oh, dude, I love trash shows too. They're just really trash. Like School Days, Lost Village, Mayoiga.
You like shows that know they're bad?
Lance and Masks.
Yes,
just, like,
pretty much.
Horrible shit.
It's like we're bad, you know.
Except School Days.
Deal with it.
School Days is secretly kind of good though. Just like try. Like I'm not gonna push it on people, but like just try watching it and pretend that it's not School Days, and then you'll be like, "Oh, this is not bad."
Okay.
It's so bad.
It's like the ultimate mid 2000s anime. That's like I love it. And then yeah, it doesn't matter the genre. Like if it's like about a sport or something, if it's well made, like Initial D or Ping Pong the animation, then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. So genres aren't exactly what dictates what you watch. You're not searching the genre part of Crunchyroll or whatever.
Sounds a lot like me.
Most of the time, no. I mean, unless I'm in the mood for something.
Fair enough.
That's why it's really hard to make fun of Nick.
Because I have
the shit
ascended.
That he watches because he literally watches everything.
He has no stereotype.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I have
pretty much.
I have no standards.
He has no standards at all.
Okay, well that.
But he can give you really good recommendations. I do give him that. Sam and I give Nick shit a lot all the time, but there are some moments where Nick can really shine and give you a solid recommendation.
For sure. And,
So.
we're always looking for more shit to watch. We're trying to expand the repertoire, so anytime.
Yeah.
But
It's just going rather
Absolutely.
slowly.
Yeah, with the jobs and everything, being adults. But
Just gotta
anyway.
quit your jobs. Problem
Yeah,
solved.
I thought about it. Thought about quitting my job and just putting 100% of my effort into the podcast until I get kicked out of my house. But it'll be a great month. But
If you find you even if you're busy, you can always find the time. That's what I always say.
definitely.
If you can find the time. You can't be busy unless you find the time.
And make no mistake, once I start watching Haikyuu, it's like, okay, if I'm going to watch fucking a few
can
episodes in
talk
a
to you
row,
about
it's not
it.
like I'm just going to watch one and then fucking kick it to the curb. But sometimes
Right.
it's starting a show that's the issue for me.
Yeah.
That segues me into my next question, or our next question. What makes you press play? What makes you finally go, I'm going to watch this show over all the other shows? I know you guys do seasonals, so that kind of dictates a little bit of what you watch. But other than what you're quote-unquote forced to watch.
So the one thing I actually kind of honestly, because I'm more visual than anything, so really it's the cover art
Yeah, that's me too.
that I mainly go for. And then my second is what studio did it, and then who's directing it, kind of thing. So,
Oh, you break it down.
yeah. Well, I mean, I do the same thing like with everything else, like with movies especially too. But with movies, it's a little bit different. Like if it's, I mainly look for, who's the director, like who's directing it, kind of thing. So. anime is a little bit different for me. I usually go for the visual, then the studio, then the director. So, but yeah. But also, I mean,
fair enough.
Since we do seasonals, it's for me, I have to force myself to watch something that I wouldn't really watch. So, but then it surprises me because sometimes I will end up finishing it. Like, for example, Goblin Slayer and My Shield Hero. My Shield Hero is an isekai. I hate isekais.
Yeah, I've actually seen Shield Hero.
Them. Oh. I don't like them at all. But I like Shield Hero. And I also like...
And a lot of people that like isekais hate that show, I guess.
Yeah,
or don't say it's that good.
There's some controversies with My Shield Hero because of some certain themes, like with the whole slavery kind of thing.
It's really not
and
even
everything.
that bad.
Yeah, it's very...
If you're overly critical about it, then then it's kind of bad. But,
yeah.
You know, so if you're like a writer for Anime News Network, then you're not going to like it.
No, I mean,
much.
there were plenty of flaws in the show, but overall it was fine.
It had philo.
Yeah,
it had the little lolly in it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that
chicken
matters.
lolly.
It has philo.
Yeah.
So, and that time I was reincarnated as a slime. Like, that's also an isekai. And I fairly enjoyed that, except the second half of that show, kind of like, it was a little bit boring. So I was just like a little slightly disappointed with that. So, but I don't really go for a lot of the fantasy isekai genre too much. So, because I'm just like, it hurts my head. It hurts my head to watch it. I don't know why, because it's just so stupid. I'm just like, enough with this.
Whoa.
Shots fired.
Hold on now.
I'm sorry,
now
but
you're
I can't.
taking a jab at me personally now.
I can't. I'm sorry. SAO, Sword Art Online, nope, not for me.
It's
for
okay.
me, fam.
Isekai is not just Sword Art Online. Okay, can we just we not use that as an example?
Well,
it's really
it is
not
an
helping my
example.
case here.
JD's to the point
Hey.
where he's like, I don't even want people to like Sword Art Online. Just leave me alone about
at
it.
least give me credit though, because I did watch we were just talking about it, Shield Hero. So give me some credit.
I'll give you
But I don't-
25%.
I just don't.
Danny's
don't
watched
like
more
them.
isekais than you've watched romances. So,
Look,
Yeah,
I
get on
don't-
my
There you
level.
go.
Here's the thing. What I like about isekai is because maybe I have a boring life, so it helps me escape.
I just
If I
wanna
just
get outta
watch
here.
a slice of life, it's like I already have that, so I don't
Well,
need to
if
see
you
it
want to
anymore.
escape from your quote unquote boring life, because your life is not boring, because hello, you're doing a podcast, so
That's true.
your life isn't boring. But if you wanted to escape, then just play a fucking video game.
I do.
that's it.
I do.
Then that's it. You don't need
You're
isekais.
hitting all the nails on the head, Danny. You're doing it.
You don't need isekais then.
it's called
you can
layered
just play video games.
escapism.
Yes, exactly.
So, but anyway, that's kind of like what I look for. I'm pretty sure Nick has a little bit more psychological thing when he analyzes something that he wants to watch.
No, at this point it's just. Well, no, actually, it's always been just like a slight gust of wind will make me watch a show. Like that's how I got back into anime. Somebody posted like a GIF of like a Legend of Korra scene.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
That's not an anime, but
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, that looks cool. I'll just watch it. It was just like a 3-second
quick,
GIF.
though,
Like,
did you like it, or was Avatar: The Last Airbender better?
I liked Korra better. I know, like,
What?
I know a lot of
never mind.
people, like almost most people will say the first one is the best one, and like I kind of agree. Like it has less flaws, but I just
Yeah.
like the soundtrack better in Korra.
Okay, no
better
worries.
soundtrack.
I just wanted to know. I just wanted to
Simple
know.
reasons.
Season three of Korra is the best season of any Avatar in my opinion. So take that.
Fair,
I have not
fair enough,
seen
fair enough.
Korra yet, so I can't really give an opinion.
Yeah, same there.
But they're both worth watching. Like the thing with Korra is like they had to write each season like separately. They weren't sure if the show would get renewed, so they had to like every season had just like an ending.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's always the bad way of it. Just sucks for them because they have to be like, wait, we got to add like it's kind of gonna end. Oh wait, never mind. It's not. We got renewed for a new season. We're good.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. And then I think I jumped into. It was like after that, it was like Kill la Kill, Attack on Titan, Steins Gate, Spice and Wolf. Those were like some of the. I just like looked at my anime list. I'm like, what's a popular anime? And just clicked a couple, and I'm like, all right.
So that's your influences, huh? Just click it.
Yeah, I start from the top. I don't start. I'm the opposite of a hipster. I'm just like I'm like the most basic bitch ever.
I can respect that, man, because I will sit and I will research a show for fucking 2 days before I decide to fucking press play on it. Because I'm like, is it worth watching? Am I going to be disappointed? You know, is it?
Yeah.
Do too many people like it? I can't like it if too many people like it right now. I got to wait.
Well, I want to be able to just talk I want to be able to meme about it with people. You know,
that's
a discussion.
Fair. No, I've definitely come around more to your side recently.
You don't have to like it, though. Like, just give it a try just so you know what it is. I don't necessarily like all the popular stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Steins Gate, for example. I've always had a thing against time travel-based things. I always think they're just fucking wonky, and I always thought they were stupid. So I've yet to fuck with Steins Gate, even though I've heard,
time travel is just like a huge plot hole. Like, there's
it
no
is.
way
It's
around
it's a plot hole. You based your
Steins Gate
entire show
doesn't
around
other
it.
problems.
Steins Gate makes it exciting.
I see, and I've heard that, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm not ready to believe it.
And it has a great dub too. Like that's another one with a good dub. The sub is good too, but yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll watch the dub so I can kind of dick around on my
just try
phone
the
until
dub.
it really catches my
honestly,
attention.
Yeah, that's honestly what I do as well. If a show to me doesn't really catch my attention, but I really want to watch it. If it has a dub, I usually revert to the dub because at least like I'll pay attention a little bit more, and I don't have to really worry about reading subtitles and trying to look at visual animation all at the same time.
Yeah. I just try.
So-
I usually try both, and I just see which one I like better.
Yeah,
I'll
just
even
like the
start
voice
with the dub.
acting and
I'll
stuff.
be like, does it have a good dub? If so, then I'll watch it.
yeah. So, like Steins Gate. Actually, well, we did an episode on Steins Gate.
And I'm the only one who
for-
liked it.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't so forgiving. I know some thought it was okay, but it wasn't like her absolute favorite. To me, I just didn't really like it in general.
It feels it feels very visual novel-y. It has like that kind of structure to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it is because it is
that's
based
what it is,
off
yeah.
of a visual novel. It is a visual novel, so and I think that's another thing that I kind of look at as well, like what was the what's the source material?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
So-
yep.
Yeah, like if
Like,
it's
is
if
it
it's
a
based on a
manga?
game or like a mobile game, then it's probably just gonna be shit.
It's gonna be garbage.
Most
Except for
Wow,
Rage,
Fate-
except for Rage of
I was
Bahamut.
saying,
That was a
what
good one.
What about Fate Zero?
Oh,
That's based
that's
off a game.
yeah, that's based off a visual novel, right? Fate.
I thought it was also a game too for Fate
It's like
Stay Night
all
and
of the
that.
above. Yeah,
It's one of those
Yeah,
like
it's
choose
like
your own
all of them.
adventure books or something. That's what it started out as, right?
based
Yeah,
off
yeah,
a porn game because they get their
Nice.
mana by having sex.
And I missed out on that. God damn it.
I'm sure you can find naked drawings of Fate characters.
Fate
Oh,
Stay
um,
Night.
you
is
can.
ba-
I'll pop them up. I'll pop them up right now. Give me a sec.
The Fate series is a visual novel.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's really annoying. Like if you try to get into Fate, it's impossible because everyone's like, "No, you're gonna spoil yourself if you start there." Blah. We'll start here. No, first
Yeah.
you have to play the visual novel for 100 hours. Then you can watch it. No,
It's
fuck
an initiation
that.
process.
Just jump in. Just pick
Yeah.
something and watch it.
Just watch Zero, watch Night, something. Just fucking watch one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To simplify it, I just start with release order. Like, what year did it come out? I'll start with the earliest one.
Yeah,
That's
that's how I
usually the way to
usually
go.
do too.
I almost did it
Yeah.
that way, but JD told me to watch Zero first because of the
It's
because it's a
technically
prequel. So
yeah.
I was like, all right, yeah, let's
Yeah.
get the story.
Yeah.
Let's figure
Well,
it out.
the Dean Fate was like 10 years before that, or
Yeah.
5 years before, or something.
Yep, exactly. All right. I think we're on number 5, aren't we?
Yeah. Moving on.
Number 5.
Unless you guys got anything else to say on that one.
Nope.
Cool.
All right. Well, number 5 would be what makes a show better. Like a regular good show, even better. to you?
Yeah, what makes
Lollies.
a 9 a 10?
Yeah, that it factor. That's all you need.
The more lollies, the better.
The more lollies.
1,000
I'm half
1,000-year-old
kidding.
lollies.
Yeah,
Earth, aren't you
1,000-year-old
against
lolly.
lollies?
No, I'm not like super in.
That's not what you said last episode.
Last episode? No.
Don't be afraid of Nick because he's here. Just say it.
No, I just don't want. I didn't want people coming up to me being like, "How about this lolly? Right? How about this lolly? Oh my god, she's so cute."
Yeah,
right?
being
I'd be
really
like, "Dude,
creepy
okay."
about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, whatever. Just do your thing, but leave me the fuck alone about it.
I think they're funny. That's why I like them. I'm not like a weird lolicon. But
No, I feel you, dude. I get you. The meme wins overall.
Yeah, exactly. In real life doesn't have lollies. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do that in real life. It's not. Children are terrifying.
That's
and
against
gross.
the law.
No, that's a whole different fucking category when you get into real life.
Well, no, like because what I'm talking about, I'm talking about like anime, like the TV stuff, not like the really crazy stuff, but the just TV anime with like a little girl. Like if you put that in like a real life, it just wouldn't work the same. Be some like annoying little shit, some snot-nosed kid. Get out of here!
Run!
I thought you'd be sexier. Duh.
No,
That's
it's all
great.
about the comedy. Kids aren't funny. Well, some of them are, but most.
Except for Ghost Stories.
Child actors aren't funny. They're too serious. It's like,
Well, they can be adorable though.
yeah,
That's where all the funny comes
Ghost
from.
Stories is funny.
yeah. That's because it's an anime, Danny.
Oh, we're talking about real life. Never mind.
Oops. This is a podcast about anime, Danny. Keep up.
3D PD. Get out of
sorry.
here. Do we
What
want a
about you,
serious
Danny?
answer?
Yeah. Besides
Yeah,
lollies.
no, Nick, you go first. Go first for this one.
Wait, what was the question again? What makes a good show great?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, from a 9 to a 10, basically.
Let's see. I think, pretty much everything. It just has to do everything really well. For me though, like if I had to boil it down to like a couple of factors, probably if it has a very stylish directing style and like a good soundtrack. Weirdly enough, like if the soundtrack is like mediocre, or other way around, if the soundtrack is great, it raises the point. It raises it by like a full point or two.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Like Initial D, it's a pretty average show, but the sounds, the music is so fucking fire that it makes it exciting.
It puts you in a whole like emotional state, even if the anime hadn't done that. The music's doing that for you.
Yeah, I think people
Yep.
people underrate the soundtrack, in my opinion.
Music is it's amazing how much it can just play with you.
And same with like the lack of like, you don't want too much music where it's just always on in the background. Like I want them to be able to have some silent moments too,
Mm-hmm.
to like accentuate
Yeah.
It has to be done well,
Right.
like anything.
it. Yeah. I guess that's my answer, like music and directing.
Okay. What about you, Danny?
I kind of go for more of like music and animation. Animation especially. So, now like certain studios they kind of do hybrid animation where they do some 2D animation and they mix some CG with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That can be kind of like a little bit of a letdown if it's not animated well together. Like Sailor Moon Crystal, the first season for Sailor Moon Crystal, everything everything was animated in 2D animation except for whenever the girls would do their transformation sequences. The transformation sequences were in CG.
Oh.
And it was terrible.
That seems like the worst time to do it.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad that fans were yelling. And once the second half, like the second season of Sailor Moon Crystal came out, they like ditched completely of all CG for the transformation sequences.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, like the worst part was the
So-
character models would go all wonky. Like they'd get
Yeah.
like derp faces half the time.
Really
This is
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Um,
So
like the original Sailor
But-
Moon had like very cute designs, and the new one they were really gangly and just awkward looking.
yeah. So I definitely look at that. There is some animation that I like that Nick doesn't like. So there's that, but also, music definitely is a factor, a number one factor for me for sure. If it doesn't have a good soundtrack, then it's just gonna be bleh for me. So.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I hear you.
No, soundtrack's definitely more of a subliminal thing for me, but when I sit back and think about it, I do realize that music can fucking make a mediocre show like something that you actually give a shit about.
When you guys finally watch Cowboy Bebop, you will understand.
Mm-hmm.
I watched. I know it's not the same thing, but like Samurai Champloo, I just finished it, and they used like hip hop music in like
it's the
the fight
same
scenes
director who did.
Yeah, and that's what I
who did
heard.
Cowboy
They said
Bebop.
you'll like it, and I'm like, I did like the soundtrack, so I'm guessing I'm gonna love Cowboy Bebop. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Samurai Champloo is definitely a unique show because it's based in the feudal era, but they're using hip hop as their music for the show, which is really
and then
awesome.
they add some weird like stuff like baseball in it in some of these episodes, like some weird quirky shit. But it's great. It's funny, but it's just it was definitely different. So
yeah, you'll just watch Cowboy Bebop. That's all I gotta say.
No,
but it's not very good. Just don't have any expectation. It's not very good.
Terrible.
Shut up.
I'm just trying to balance it out so they're not too hyped
Haikyuu,
up.
I'm gonna watch it. I will keep you guys posted because I've been wanting to do it, so I'm gonna do it. So
We just don't want to overhype it.
No, Nick,
No,
you're
I hear
right.
you.
Because
not everybody likes it too, because it's not like a traditional storyline. It has like
it's episodic.
That's true.
scattered.
Yeah.
It has scattered plots in the show, but it's more of a like each episode is like its own little story,
Yeah.
and there's like a loose story on top of that.
Does it finally come all together by the end though? For sure. Like
Sort of, yeah, sort of. It has a good ending.
okay.
But it's like I said it on our podcast, but I think it's like Cowboy Bebop is like one of the most American shows out there, because like I think that the creator like really he was basing it off of like westerns and stuff, so he really wanted to celebrate that. And yeah, it's if you're an American, you'll really like it. I think a lot of people in Japan didn't like it, so it just depends on your perspective.
I've heard it hit a lot better over here. One of the only ones that really did.
Yeah, because it's like
was doing it-
exploration and finding their path and the journey of it all and all that.
Just
Like,
didn't
I
vibe
think it
with the
had-
Japanese audience, I guess.
Yeah, like looking back on their past, and yeah, I'm just rambling right now. I'm not making any sense.
Filibuster.
Filibuster. I found a YouTube video of it was a lo-fi hip hop Bernie Sanders filibuster 10-hour.
Oh my god, I gotta go look that up.
God.
Oh my god.
I'll try to find the link and post it to you guys.
Fuck yeah, dude, post that in our
Thank
Discord.
you.
It was
I
fucking
was saying, now that
crazy.
you're here, this makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it might take me a while
Alright,
to find
so-
it, but yeah.
All right, we're on number 6 now. I'm sorry, I'm losing train of thought over here. Basically, the next question would be, what makes you interested in an anime character, like making you like one of your favorites? You know what I mean? Like your number one character in an anime. What do you look for?
Probably like if they look like if they're intelligent, like if there's signs of intelligent life to the character.
Anything.
Like the voice acting, the eyeballs are a big thing in anime, because a lot of eyes, like especially with Uvotable, they'll have like the blank eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I get
And
that.
it has to be like more lifelike for me. And
Even though Nick does sometimes like the deadpan.
yeah, I like
faces.
the dead. I like deadpan lollies because it's like a crazy juxtaposition. It's like a really intelligent tiny person. I don't know. But yeah, just characters that are well rounded, pretty much, that are relatable in some way, but just mostly that are just really like well written, even if they're a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes some of the best characters are the bad guys.
Yeah.
So.
That's like some of the best shows too. Like you almost want the villain to be the best character.
Well, speaking of Hunter x Hunter, I think the villains shine like crazy over all the actual like main characters, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Definitely Hisoka for me is definitely my favorite
Yeah,
You like that intro music?
of the series.
his little
I
theme
do.
music is great.
It's
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
love that they make him like a Spaniard with that music.
Yep.
Ole!
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Oh my god. I'm so
Dude,
glad
Princess
you know.
My
Bride,
name-
best anime.
My name.
My name is Niño Matorio.
Toya.
You killed my
father. Prepare to die.
Stop
Yeah.
saying that.
My name is Inigo Montoya. He's like yelling it as he's sword fighting.
Oh god.
We should
I'm
do
sorry,
a
I think I
Princess
just peeked the
Bride
mic.
podcast.
Oh,
I
God.
would
Those
be
have been done
down for
before.
that.
Could do it for your solo cast, Nick.
Just talking in the Inigo Montoya voice.
Yeah.
Inconceivable. Why do you keep using that word?
But yeah, reverting back to anime.
The thing we're here to talk about.
The here we're thing to talk
The
about.
here we're thing to talk about.
Yeah.
That's the second Danny issue.
It is, yes. Yeah, I mean, I definitely throughout my anime watching, especially when it's a shonen, I usually like the heroes to win. But there are very select few shows like Hunter x Hunter whom I am kind of rooting for the villain. So
She don't even know yet.
Fuck Gones.
I
He's got
don't
a
even
smug
know
looking
yet.
smile. Wipe that smile off his face.
I don't know yet, and don't spoil it for me because
I'm not.
I want.
Did you get to the part where they all died yet?
No. What the hell, Nick?
That's why
I'm gonna
now-
shoot you.
That's the best
we
part.
do the podcast, and if we talk about Hunter x Hunter, I have to subconsciously
The planet
realize if
turns
you're
into-
listening, you know.
The planet just turns into Tang and they all die.
Oh,
That's
God.
Hunter x Hunter.
Damn it! God damn it! You're such an asshole. But I mean, yeah, my characters. I mean, for like the shoujo aspect, I definitely look for like who's the hottest one.
Okay.
Okay.
We
all
all should
do,
being
though.
honest. I appreciate
We all
that.
do.
Yeah, honesty is key here.
Yeah, I definitely look for the hottest one. And also like again like how what Nick said, like how clever they are when they're trying to like figure out things. So like with Ouran High School Host Club, that show is actually really hard for me, in my personal opinion, to pick out a favorite because all the characters in that show all have really fun and unique personalities with one another. But I do sometimes look for like the mischievous and like intelligent, sarcastic kind of characters. So
Okay.
Sarcasm is big with me too. That's key.
yeah, if their sarcasm and their comebacks are good, then and they have me laughing and stuff, then like
Oh,
that's,
like Beatrice from ReZero.
Oh, yeah.
The deadpan lolly. It all comes full circle.
I love Rom.
Oh no! The other thing for me, if the character does the oh ho ho Ojusama laugh,
oh, the
10 out of 10.
Ojisama laugh, yeah.
like Nanami from
Yeah.
from Utena, and just like there's tons
Oh,
of them. Like,
God.
there's like the girl from Fate, I think. There's a bunch. Yeah, it's great.
Ouran has an Ojisama character.
Yeah, the rich
Renge.
girl is
Yeah,
great. I love it.
Renge, and she does like she comes every time she makes an appearance. She comes with like she's on like this platform that comes that like rises up from the bottom all of a suddenly, and she goes oh.
It's like an Ocarina of Time when you go into those fairy fountains and the fairies spawns.
Oh yeah. She does the Ojisama laugh.
Oh boy.
So, but yeah.
Earth, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I just want. I mean, as far as characters for me go, I always look for someone who I can like personally relate to. If I can kind of put myself in his shoes without working too hard to do that, then
this is why I don't have to answer. Yeah, you do it for me.
I got
it's
you.
amazing.
Yeah, dude, we might as well be the same person.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, I mean, if I can look at him and go, or usually him, but if I can look at the character and just be like, I've been there before, I know exactly what you're feeling, or I can relate to that. It's like, and then I kind of go on the journey with him. It's almost a little bit of a self-insert.
And so Kirito is your perfect one-to-one right there.
Not me.
You're a perfect person.
Kirito-kun.
I wish I was Kirito. It's like, come on.
I mean, man, I can think of
he's got a harem. He's perfect.
We'll be getting to that a little later.
Yeah, but yeah, and I love watching the characters that I like, characters that I relate to for like anxiety reasons or whatever. Characters who are kind of meek and mild. I love watching them like come up out of the ashes like the phoenix and become like a real fucking strong human being. I think that's really cool.
Character development.
Yeah, like Gurren Lagann. Yeah.
Exactly, dude. Simone is my dude. I love that guy.
Wait, so I listened to your first episode because I just started listening to your guys' pod. It's really good. So you guys were talking about Evangelion. I forget which one of you said you didn't like you didn't like Shinji.
That was me. I do not like Shinji.
Here we go.
So you like Simone, but you don't like Shinji. Okay.
Yes.
They are different characters, so.
My problem with Shinji, and again, I've only watched Neon Genesis once.
Did you watch it on Netflix? That's my question.
Yeah, why? Is that bad?
Oh, okay. It's not that bad. It's kind of insidious what they did, and I've talked about it on our podcast. But like, basically, long story short, I think Funimation did the dub, and Studio Kara got mad at how they were translating it. Okay. So they dumped Funimation and like hired another translator, and they were very like strict about it. So they had to translate everything literally, and you probably noticed that they're like, "I am the third children." Like they'd have like weird things like that.
I did notice some of that.
That wasn't even that big of a deal, but like they lost a lot of like how it flowed, how like the language flowed, because in the original ADV dub, or even like the subtitles, same difference. They have like Shinji waking up in the hospital and he's like, "Oh, it's an unfamiliar ceiling." But then when he wakes up in the Netflix version, he just says, "I don't recognize it." It's like,
yeah.
So you lose a lot of the great script.
I'm sure that had a little bit to do with it, especially with the show with as much going on in it as Neon had.
Yeah, and like everyone was memeing about the Kaoru scene, how they changed the dialogue in that, and then there's also the end of Evangelion scene where Shinji's by Asuka's bed and they changed the dialogue in that. Like the "I'm so fucked up," like that meme was the original script, and they changed that. So like, but at the same time, it looks amazing on Netflix. So
yeah, I mean,
if you could somehow really like have both of them going at the same time.
now that I know that, I might have to go and rewatch it at some point.
Try to find the ADV if you just go to any website or any like unofficial website or whatever, you can find the original version.
Fair enough, and it might just be me being stupid, but like I just didn't get a lot of what was going on towards the end, especially. I know the story about the last couple episodes and stuff, but even before that, with like the whole Kaoru thing, like I must have just went over my head, and maybe that was because of the shitty dub or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, it's weird because like the voice actors, they were pretty good in the Netflix one. I still have a soft spot for the original ones. Like I feel like they yelled better.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just kind of nitpicking, and it like adds up a tiny bit, but
fair enough. Overhyped.
It's also a show you had. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't help with Ava.
Yeah, everybody. The Ava fans are insufferable.
Well, I had heard through my perusing on the internet, it's the best anime that's ever been made.
Yeah, and I've said that too, and it's like it's the best ever.
And I'm sure I can see where people are coming from, but it just didn't hit that nerve with me.
No, and that's fine. It's kind of one of those, you either love it or not,
Yeah, I feel that. And I most of the time I love crazy convoluted shit, but this one I don't know. I got to research it a little bit more, find somebody who's smarter than me to explain it.
Yeah, it's weird though. Like every time I watch it, I like it a little bit more. So you might like it more if you watch it again, but I mean, if it's not your thing, that's fine. Like it's no big deal.
I liked I liked everything else about Ava a lot more. I don't know. Maybe it was just Shinji that I really didn't like, but
Yeah, I think that's more common than
Yeah,
actually
you did-
liking
you
Shinji. I
did
think
hate
most people
Shinji.
don't like Shinji.
yeah, because I loved the movie End of Evangelion. Watching Asuka go fucking ham on those artificial ones, dude. That was sweet. But yeah, I don't know. It just didn't. It
Shinji's
didn't
tough 'cause
complete that.
He's so he has so much pathos. He's like so, you know, he's almost too real. That's
Yeah,
why
and
it's like
that might be it.
that's
too.
why it's a problem.
That might be it too. It's because I keep telling myself like I just get in the robot and fucking do it, and then I sit back and I'm thinking, no, I wouldn't. Are you kidding
But
me, dude?
he
You'd be
does
crying in the corner.
kind of do that though. He does get in the robot and he fucking fights.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah, but
he just kind of cries a lot.
maybe it was the end of Evangelion where it's like, oh, after she gets her ass kicked, now I'm gonna get in the robot. I don't know. We could have this debate for another hour. I'm sure.
I know. I'm
Yep,
just listening
most
and
likely.
kind of.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
listening too.
Me and Daddy were like, so you want to play pass and want to play some volleyball?
Yeah, right.
It's the me and Nick half an hour.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so we got one more final question for you guys, and it's kind of a fun one. But
Can I be a part of this?
yes, JD, I want you to answer too.
Okay.
Don't let
what-
me go on a tangent.
What do you guys look for in a waifu or husbando? What's the redeeming character that you look for?
You're gonna have to break them both down, and Danny doesn't have time now. Haha.
Because mine are quick. I love I think it's Dendere, the meek, mild mannered girls, waifu type, and for
Oh, like the
for-
really sweet ones.
yeah, the really sweet ones who are always shy and stuff. I got a wicked soft spot for that. And then husbandos are any big shouldered dude with a heart of gold. That's melts my heart.
Oh, like Reagan
I-
or Regan.
From Mob.
Yeah.
Yeah, like him or from Kids on the Slope, Danny Sen. I fucking love Centauro. I don't know if any of you seen Black Clover, but Yami from Black Clover, he's a top tier husbando.
You're
Oh,
the
yeah, we did
second person. You're the second person that said Yami.
Yeah, we did a
Because
SmackDown with them.
We did a summit SmackDown with the Weebology guys.
Oh, okay, yeah. Who was down?
I've heard this one.
Who was down for Yami like I am? Because we.
Well,
Was it Rick or
how
was-
we did it was
I don't know who it was.
Well, I think it was Ethan
Okay.
who nominated Yami. But they both they're shonen schmucks too.
Oh yeah, I've been
so,
listening to them recently. Shout out to Weebology, good dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to you guys.
And they nominated Yami, and funny thing, like when I first watched Black Clover, I was just all like, this main character is stupid.
Same.
Like all he is doing is fucking yelling. Same thing like in Naruto. Fucking Naruto would be yelling all the time and everything like that. I was just like, enough with the freaking yelling first episode.
Believe it,
like, this
Danny.
is really
Believe
this is really dumb. I really could not get into Black Clover, but I kind of gave in subscribing to Funimation. And Funimation has the dub rights for Black Clover, and I started watching it. So he's still annoying in the dub as well. I'm just all like, God damn.
I
kid,
thought he was
like,
way more annoying in the
why?
dub, if I'm being honest.
With that kind of show, that kind of shonen series, like Naruto
Yeah.
and like Black Clover and stuff, I can't get into those.
I was gonna say, you didn't really watch Naruto, have you?
Not really.
Okay.
She's glanced at
When
it.
when Cartoon
glanced at it.
actually, it's funny because I remember Cartoon Network was having like a 24-hour marathon of Naruto, and
I don't
that's
think
when
you
I
can fit
actually
it all.
started. That's when I actually started watching it. When Cartoon Network was doing that marathon, and they were getting to like the really big fights with I forget the girl, the granddaughter of one of the Hokages.
Tsunade?
Tsunade and
This
what's
is
the
my
snake
game here.
guy?
I'm ready
What's
for
the
any
s-
questions.
Yeah,
just
what's
let
the
me know.
snake guy's
I
name?
went through the entire adventure front
Buzz
to back. so-
Orochimaru.
Yeah.
That whole battle scene, like with the big ass fucking snail slug
And the
thing
snake, yeah.
and the snake, like that shit was cool. Okay?
Oh yeah, it gets even better. I'm just letting you know.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Read the manga, Danny. Read the manga.
I actually have a volume of Naruto, which is really funny. But yeah, like the beginning of Naruto and Black Clover both like it didn't struck me, and I was just like, ugh, like again with the whole like young kid, like everyone is like neglecting him because he's different and everything like that, and like they have no faith in him.
Okay, it's a little more deep than that.
All of a sudden,
You're
like,
short selling it.
I'm sorry, but like literally, that's just
you're
a
giving
short
a
summary.
short summary, making it sound horrible.
Elevator
Literally,
pitch.
what a short. Exactly, like nobody believes in Naruto and fucking whatever this kid's name in Black Clover is. I can't remember.
His name is Asta.
Asta. That's what
Hasta
it
la
is.
vista,
That earthworm's
baby.
getting pissed.
But like they have similar stories. Like Naruto, everyone hates Naruto because he's a fucking orphan and
That's
like
so,
he's
so
causing,
mean when you think about it.
he's
You're a fucking orphan.
causing
Fuck
mischief
you.
and everything.
Your fucking parents didn't even love you.
Like
Yeah, maybe you should have
like,
kept your
it's
parents
so
together.
it's fucked up, but like at the same time, but then look at Asta. Like Asta's the annoying fucking kid who's gonna be all like, I'm gonna be the Wizard King, and Naruto's is all like, I'm gonna be the fourth Hokage.
It's not the
Same.
fourth Hokage. Okay,
Whatever.
You can't criticize if you don't know even what number Hokage
triggering.
is.
The fifth Hokage.
I'm triggering JT right now. JT right now. It's so funny.
I still need to watch Naruto.
That's
I
the
know
end of
I
the
like
show,
it.
guys. Have a good one.
Oh, we're running out of disk space.
That's the
But,
excuse.
but yeah, I'm way off track on like the
Yeah, I
actual
don't even remember what
that
the
we were
question
talking
was
about.
at this point.
It was what you look
Danny's-
for in a waifu or
we need to make a
husbando.
lo-fi hip-hop Danny filibuster YouTube
Oh
video.
God.
That's what this show's
A
all
whole
about.
2 hours.
Chill
We
out to Danny
Um,
filibustering.
But anyway, I literally went on a tangent there. But what I don't know, it's hard because when I look back at all my favorite characters, like my waifus and husbandos and stuff, they're all different. I don't really go for the typical like tsundere or dandere or anything like that. If to me, it's kind of like the last question that you asked us, like what we look for in our characters and everything.
Yep.
And it's for me, especially
boobs?
for no, I don't like the big
Okay.
boobs.
Okay.
I
Just-
really don't like the
just
big
checking.
boobs.
Flat
no big
is
boobs
justice.
That is just...
I mean, I do like my women to have a nice rack, but not like humongous boobs that are bigger than your face, aka Aiken.
You don't want plastic surgery boobies.
God.
See, that's another show that I love. It's just terrible.
Her back
Oh,
must
God,
just
it's so
kill
terrible.
every day.
So bad. But anyway, yeah, no, like my characters are very different. I think the only thing that is similar, especially for my male characters that I like, they're really hot. So
I'd hope so.
Okay, well,
they're
like,
really
I was gonna say,
really good looking.
Hey, this is my husbando. He's ugly as fuck,
Like-
but I love him.
what would you be your number one husbando and number one waifu? Like, that's what I mean. Like, what would you pick number one? I know that's hard to pick, but just like, what would you say top of your head?
Yeah, you only get one Danny.
Yeah,
Desert
and then
Island
Nick would have to
husbando
go,
waifu.
then Earthworm, I'll go. We're all gonna pick one.
Oh man. Why? Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna pick. All right, for right now, for today, I
Okay.
like my go-to.
We should name each other's.
Oh
Oh,
God!
no, no,
Nominate
let's not
each
do
other.
that. Let's not do
You're
that.
naming
no,
Yumiko
no, no,
Jabami.
No.
I know that's your waifu.
Oh, I love Yumiko. Yeah, actually, no, she's my waifu.
Here you go, Nick.
So
Good job.
fucking hot, dude.
Good job.
She is hot. But I also love her as a character and how sadistic she is when she wants to gamble and stuff. But for a husbando, I think it would have to be Jin. Even though he is a supporting side character
Oh.
in Yu Yu Hakusho, but yeah, I love Jin.
Oh,
Wait, which one is
nice.
that? Is that the?
He's the
How you doing
Windmaster
there,
Shinobi.
Yusuke?
He's the Irish. He's the
the guy in the
Irish
tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
Make
tournament.
things going
yeah.
booms in your face now.
Yeah.
That accent is plus 1 point right there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Jerry Jewell, man. He's a great actor.
I know. I've heard that.
So-
I've heard that voice before, or heard that name before.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerry Jewell, he's done a lot. He's Kyo in Fruits Basket. He is in the American version, he's Jimmy in Detective Conan.
Okay.
He's Jimmy Kudo. So and he's done a lot of other stuff, but Jerry Jewell, he's amazing in Yu Yu Hakusho for Jin.
Absolutely.
Oh, for
I'll
sure.
second that.
Yeah.
So Nick, what's
So-
it for you?
Am I just naming them off?
Yeah, do you have a huge list?
Oh no. You
Just
want
name
me to list my
name
number
one
one?
for each.
Yeah, like
Yeah, waifu and husbando.
Desert
All
Island
right, my
waifu.
waifu is. I'm gonna change it. It used to be Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho.
I stand
But
for
I'm
that
changing
all
it.
day. Love me some.
I'm
Botan.
changing it. It's C2 from Kogias Pizza Butt. Because dude, she's so hot. Like that's not. And she's like what is she, like a robot or something? Who knows? It's crazy. She has
Who
magic
knows?
powers.
I'll take it.
It's my flight of fancy C2. And then husbando, I'm gonna pick Kaiji from Kaiji Ultimate Survivor because he has a giant nose like me. We'd match.
Be one of those couples who look alike.
Oh yeah, and he's very good at gambling, so he could get us out of any trouble, but also get us into trouble.
So
So it'd be kind of a
Same
wash.
with Yumiko. Yumiko can get you into trouble.
Yeah, she's like the female Kaiji kind of.
Never a boring moment.
So I guess
Nope.
that's my answer. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. So you going next, Earth? Or
Yeah, I'll go next. I guess
me? Okay.
I don't really know. Like I said, any broad-shouldered man with a heart of gold, but I'm gonna pick Yami from Black Clover as my husbando.
He did it.
I love it. I
There
love
you
his
go.
sarcastic attitude. It's just I did it. And then waifu, it's also from Yu Yu Hakusho, since you brought it up, Nick. But I like Keiko from Yu Yu Hakusho more. Botan's probably hotter, no lie.
Yep.
But
Oh yeah.
I think
and her
Keiko,
voice too.
yeah, like I think Keiko would make just a hell of a wife, a life partner, if you will.
I can see that.
Yeah. If she can put up with Yusuke's shit, I think I'm good to go. I don't plan on
That's
going to
true.
Demon World for like 3 years, so we're fine. We're gonna be great. All right, JD. How about you, buddy?
All right. Well, for my husbandos, sadly, Killua is underage, so I can't do that. So I'm basically gonna have to leave it to Kakashi. That's my boy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That little mysteriousness. He got a little dark side to him. He's had a lot of trauma in his life, but he's got a heart of gold, and he cares about his students and all the people. And I found out later on that he has dimples. So fucking yeah, that's
Ooh,
awesome.
dimples.
Dimples, yeah.
Plus 1 point for
You-
each dimple.
There you go.
And you guys could read porno manga together, so that'd be fun.
Oh yeah, I want to cosplay him so bad because I could work it so well. I know I could. So either way, but either way now for waifu though, I'm gonna go. I wanted to do Kyoko from Haikyuu, but I'm like, no, I'm still gonna keep to my guns all the time. Asuna from Sword Art Online is my number one.
Oh
waifu,
yeah, dude.
So that redhead will get me.
She's
going
up there
every
with
single day
Yumiko
of
in
my
terms
life.
of hotness.
Exactly. Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't really argue. I can argue with about a bunch from Sword Art Online, but Asuna, nah, she's cool. She's cool.
Great
My-
great
Yeah.
doujinshi too.
That's what I've heard. I've heard.
Well,
some cool
depending
shit.
on what it is.
Yeah, depending.
Always depends on the artist.
Absolutely.
I got a figurine right now. I'm just looking at it now that we're talking about it. So
Just admiring
take it
how
easy,
hot
pal.
she is.
she's across the room. I'll see you later on. Anyway, so
I'll be in my
Calm down, son.
bunk.
It's just a drawing.
It's
But,
hentai and it's art.
oh god, what do I do now?
Oh shit.
Are we done?
Yeah, that's all the
but yeah,
questions we
All
got.
right, we're done. Bye.
Peace.
no.
Oh shit! Thank you guys so much for joining us. Though, did one of you guys want to give a little Anime Summit plug while we got you here, or what?
Yeah, you have the floor, guys.
Links.animesummit.net is where you can find all our info, like anywhere from where you can listen to our Instagram, Twitter, even our Discord.
Join the Discord.
And also join the Discord. Also join the Anime Brothers Discord as
We've
well.
been trying
Yes,
so
we
hard.
need
So,
Keep it clean.
We got some people in
Keep it
Australia
clean.
and they're listening.
keep it pure.
Yes, we are pure Christian boys, actually.
You're never alone when you're with Christ.
Yeah, there we go.
So, but yeah, we do a lot of fun stuff. If you want to listen to our podcasts and hear more of me yelling at Nick all the time, then head over there.
And Sam yelling at Smokey.
Yeah, so I'm yelling and firing
Nick yelling into
Smokey
the
and
void.
everything. Yep, there you go. So,
Perfect.
but yeah, yep. Well, thank you for having us. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Thank you
So,
guys. Thank you two so much for joining us.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it was
glad that
fun.
we had all these tangents and you guys got to go on these big things. It's great.
Yeah,
it's been
it's always fun.
It's been a good time. Hopefully we can do some more collab work in the future.
Absolutely, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we should have you guys on.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me know.
We're
Let
here
me
all
or
the time.
JD know. We're into it.
Heck yeah. We'll do something fun.
Yeah, definitely. We're shonen
So-
sluts, so anything shonen based, we would fucking
just let you
strive.
two and Sam just go at it. Me and Danny will sit in the corner.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that would be
I like
great.
shonen too.
Well,
Actually, I just like other stuff too.
We're starting to get into the other stuff. My problem was I didn't realize that all the shit I watched was shonen until maybe a year ago.
That's the thing though. Is like real life doesn't have shonen. That's where anime is unique.
That's where I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Now you're getting what I was saying earlier, and then Danny's like, "Well, if you have a boring life, just play video games." I'm like, well, that's
No,
not
we
what-
were talking about isekai thoo. We weren't
Well,
talking about shonen.
Well, my major likes are shonen and isekai. So what is that? And Nick just gave the answer right there. So
Whatever.
just saying.
That said, you guys
Anyway.
need to watch K-On! It will bring you to the dark side.
Okay.
Moe.
I
It
think
will.
she told us about
It
that.
will.
Noted. K-On! After whatever the fuck, I got more things I gotta watch. But after all those things, K-On!
All right. Well, thank you everybody, and you were listening to JD the Simple and Earthworm the Mighty, and we are the Anime Brothers, and we are signing out.
Yeah, peace.
Call me when it's time to leave. We've been in quarantine.